It's like that quote, from the outside looking in, you'll never understand it, and from the inside looking out, you can never explain it. I was trying to say that was going to be a moving quote for this video.
Say it.
No, you messed it up.
So one of the things that Delta Sigma has done for me as an individual would be going into the whole rush process and pledging process. I only knew, there's 12 girls in our pledge class, and I only knew like 2 of them before the whole thing started. I remember on midnight being in this group of girls that you would get thrown together with and being like, oh my gosh, I've never even like seen some of these girls.
It's just like crazy how like you become like the best friends with people that like you had never even heard of before, basically.
That's like one of the best things about Delta Sigma, because like you really get to know like someone's heart and like how, like what made them who they are.
You know, it's like relationships where they don't just like stay here, like they take you places, and like you learn about their family and their past, and like their worries become your worries, and like their burdens become your burdens, but like in a good way. Like you don't have to carry your burdens alone, and like you don't have to keep things inside. Like these are friendships that will last a lifetime, and nothing is gonna change.
All of my like really close friends come from Delta Sigma, so I'm super grateful for that, because it's been a huge impact on my college experience.
Like it's cool to have a club small enough that you can do that.
Talk to every single person.
Like you know what's going on in every person's
Yeah, you can
life.
comprehend like what's going on in all their lives.
When I first joined Delta Sigma, I didn't know my grandpig at all, but throughout the course of the first semester that I was in the club, we got really close, and she made a huge effort to hang out with me all the time, and we started talking about God and just like different parts of life. We kept getting deeper into our lives and just sharing things with each other that we never shared before, and she actually ended up baptizing me. She opened my eyes to a different God than the one that I'd ever known. She like helped me learn how to have a relationship with Him and how to lean on Him. And it's not just her that's done that, it's every other girl in Delta Sigma. They've all taught me to lean on God and lean on them, and I'm just so thankful for the relationships that I've had in Delta Sigma.
Age really doesn't matter at all. Specifically in Delta Sigma, I noticed that like a lot of like younger girls will be friends with seniors.
Everyone in Delta Sigma has been through something, and you can always relate to each other.
Well, in the first place that I even like go to when I'm upset is I'll send a message in GroupMe like, this is going on in my life, I need prayers, or like I need help. And like if something's going on, someone will probably, okay, what are you doing? Let's hang out. Or like someone's gonna text you and be like praying for you, love you, like you know, like there's always there for you.
My favorite thing about Delta Sigma and why I think it's so special to me was when I was going through a really hard time, I had everyone in the club reach out to me and was there for me and did little things that really showed me that God placed them in my life for a reason. And that's what a family does. Yeah. And that's what, as Delta Sigma, we are.
Delta Sigma is definitely a family.
Everybody gets high sometimes, you know. What else can we do when we're feeling low? So take a deep breath and let it go. You shouldn't be drowning on your own. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places, I will still be patient with you. And I hope you know I won't let go. I'll be your lifeline tonight. I won't let go. I'll be your lifeline tonight. 'Cause we all get lost sometimes, you know. It's how we learn and how we grow. And I wanna lay with you till I'm old. Oh, you shouldn't be fighting on your own. And if you feel you're sinking, I will jump right over into cold, cold water for you. And although time may take us into different places, I will still be patient with you. And I won't
sing the song. We sing it at
Everyone
weddings.
knows our song.
No, it's my favorite thing. We all go to weddings, and all the alumni, all the older people, all the people who have just gotten in, everyone, we all sing around the bride, and we do the song.
I could remember going to weddings of people who were in Delta Sigma before I was in the club when I was in like high school and stuff, and I always just thought it was so fun watching them sing the song. It was like, that would be so fun to like be able to do that one day.
So one of my favorite things about Delta Sigma is Rachel. I'm sure you've seen her. She's pretty popular.
Can I hold Rachel? How make you feel better?
She is like our mascot of Delta Sigma, kind of like.
Yes, it's a doll, but like she represents more than just a doll.
Yes,
like,
it's a doll, but she's our sister.
She represents like tradition and memories and stories.
Another cool thing about Delta Sigma is this other doll, Ruby.
Hold it up by your hair.
She's a new girl on campus this year. One cool thing about Ruby is that besides the fact that she's obviously gorgeous, she was like made the year that our club was made in 1967. So this is actually Rachel's little.
Aren't they cute? Even though she's a little creepy, she really means a lot to us.
No matter how many times those boys throw her in the fountain, she still talks. She's resilient.
I love you too, Ruby. You sweet little thing. Tradition.
I don't want this feeling, I can't afford love. I try to find reason to pull us apart. It ain't working, cause you're perfect, and I know that you're worth it. I can't walk away. Even though we're going through it and it makes you feel alone, just know that I would die for you. Baby, I would die for you. Yeah. The distance and the time between us, it'll never change my mind. Cause baby, I would die for you. Baby, I would die for you. Yeah.
One time Clementine texted me and she was like, "Hey Haley, can I have a bowl of cereal?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I said that, I texted her and said, "Yeah, sure, of course." As I was walking into my dorm and I opened my dorm and she literally was already sitting at my table with a bowl of cereal. And I was like, okay.
We can talk about Whataburger. Whataburger. What are you gonna say? I don't know. It's freaking good.
Whataburger is good.
Whataburger is
Dude,
good.
Go to Whataburger.
I think honestly.
That's how I feel.
I love these letters so much.
I do too. Delta Sigma is my life. But you know,
That's like that thing.
Chipotle is my life.